we have Carlos Vera taking on Josias Musasa. Carlos Vera, 11-4 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off that decision loss in his UFC debut. He's taking on Josias Musasa, 8-0 in his career, undefeated with 7 stoppages. Josias Musasa is a fast, powerful striker. He does a very good job moving forward, looking for a finish the entire time while maintaining pretty good defense. He's not much of an offensive wrestler, but if he ends up on top, he's just going to wail away looking for a finish. He has insane power, especially at this weight class, and he knows it, which is why he moves forward and he headhunts. He's a ton of fun to watch. He's very creative on the feet, very fast everywhere. He's coming off of a close Contender Series win where he punched his ticket to the UFC. He's taking on Carlos Vera, short, thick guy who's pretty athletic, moves pretty well. He has loose striking style where he's just constant movement, lots of kicks, well-rounded enough to strike, wrestle, and grapple. His takedowns and his hips are not great, but he does end up somehow in trouble after attempting offensive takedowns. He has aggressive BJJ off his back. He'll roll for anything if he finds it. Just think that Ryan Hall gym, because that's where he trains. So he's looking for all sorts of craziness and BJJ nerd techniques. He is coming off that loss to Rinya Nakamura, where Joe Rogan was just absolutely fluids rushing in his pants just at the idea that Carlos Vera might at some point in time roll for a knee bar. It was brutal. Do you remember that?
There's nothing I love more. Listen, go back. If you want to have a good little laugh at yourself, go back and watch the Ilya-Ryan Hall fight. Because first of all, Ilya was only like a minus 245 over Ryan Hall. You look at that back on that now and you're like, what the fuck? That might have been the best value in the history of betting. But if you listen to that fight and that commentary, first of all, Ryan Hall broke his hand in like the opening minute. Not his fault. And honestly, landed a head kick that the ref probably should have stopped the fight. But you know, Ryan is just rolling around, and Vera doesn't do quite as much of that, like with the Imanari rolls and stuff like that, but Joe Rogan, anytime Ilya fucking was touched, he's like, he's in trouble here. He shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here. He's got like one leg just standing over Ryan. He's like, oh, he's a real danger here. Oh, he's a real danger here. He loves those guys, man.
He was doing it with Carlos Vera that last fight, and Carlos was just like, man, dude, Joe, you got to chill. It actually made me... I love Joe Rogan. I've been watching I've seen every UFC event ever, and his voice is nostalgic to me. He's not the best at it anymore. DC is far better in that role. But this was one of the fights in the last 2 years where I was like, all right, I get what people complain about. This dude is nowhere near pulling. Me. This dude is nowhere near pulling anything off right now. But anyway, that's who Carlos Vera is. And this could actually be a fun matchup because Carlos is actually the better fighter here, at least the more well-rounded fighter. He's athletic himself. He's a good striker, good grappler, pretty tough, but he's also like a shrimpy Jacob-sized little thing. And if Josias ends up on top, he's just going to be pounded away working for a TKO, not worrying about his knees or his legs. Josias is insanely dangerous. I'm going to pick Josias to win. But we've only ever seen him go to one single decision. It is very possible he punches himself out and then loses the next 2 rounds or gets caught in some bullshit. So I'm going to pick Josias. Looking at this minus 650 makes me sick, let alone betting on it. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm just going to go under the assumption that Josias' team knows that the only fucking chance that Carlos Vera has is if you follow him to the ground. Now, Rinya did it. Rinya's got wrestling. He knows how to survive those type of situations. He's a comfortable wrestler, so he did it, right? And that's fine. But Josias, I know you've probably been working on your wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I can stay safe. Just don't fucking give him the chance. Just don't give him the chance. It's the same thing with Amanda Hebos and Mackenzie Dern. You can survive. Why even entertain it? Why even? Yeah, you might, but maybe you don't. And it didn't fucking work for Hebos. She was doing her thing and then fucking just gets armbarred. Don't follow him to the ground. If you knock him down, if he falls down, whatever it is, back up.
Leave him there.
Tell him to stand up. He will stand up, and then you just punch him in the face again. As long as he does that, he's going to win, probably by knockout, because Carlos just wants to be on the ground. Eventually, you got to keep standing up if nobody's on top of you, or they're going to stop the fight. He's going to stand up once and get knocked out, I assume. But he's not a pussy. Even in that Rinya fight, he was fighting through all the positions, trying everything for 15 minutes. So, obviously, if you guys want to play this, I think Josias is a good parlay play if you just hedge it with Carlos by submission, I guess, because if he gets on this kid, I don't think it's going to be just riding him out for 15 minutes. He's probably just going to fucking submit him. I mean, he's pretty high level, so that's like, I mean, I don't want to say it, but like if you didn't do your stupid shit and we just wrestled, I'm on your back pretty quick as well.
Sure.
You couldn't even give me like a front headlock, nothing. Collar tie, there wasn't even a collar tie. I'm like, get the fuck off of me.
I didn't collar tie. You're right.
I know, because you couldn't. I'm like, get the fuck off of me.
Because I wrestle like a lefty. It's called a Steiner tie with your left arm.
Oh, whatever it is, you couldn't fucking put your hands on me.
Dildo. $6,800 in DraftKings Fantasy versus $9,400. If you are on the Carlos Vera side, which there is a case to be made to be on that side, then that's insane value in DraftKings Fantasy. Josias Musasa, obviously wildly dangerous, can make something happen on the feet. This is likely going to end in finish in one way or another. Lots of questions here. Should be lots of answers. This should be a really fun fight. If you do want to check out any bets that we have on this fight, if you want to check out all the picks, including what the artificial intelligence.
Bet? I think I do.
If you want to see what the artificial intelligence thinks about this fight, you can unlock
you
all of that right now, not just for this fight, not just for this card, but for this entire month.
I'll give you a free play here. I had this fight to not go the distance. Sign up today for more.
for more. And if you sign up today, when I say for a month, it's literally a month. Today is March 11th. You will have full access to April 11th. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top.
I was trying to really think of something that would be funny. Like, what have you done for a month? I was trying to think of something like, when's the last time you had a month-long bowel movement? Or I couldn't think of anything that was funny but also could make sense. What do you think?
I try to do that with the $10 because the $10 is such an insignificant amount of money. So I try to think of clever things. All I got was, if you just switch from 2-ply to 1-ply, that's more than $10.
Why would you do that?
How
that
nasty
could
are your
be
shits?
one of the.
You need both plies.
That could be one of the worst decisions anybody has ever made. Do not do that. Have you been telling people to do that? Do not do that. One of the best things, one of the most important things to invest in your life is fucking toilet paper. You're telling me you go to a hotel, take a shit, and you feel good about yourself walking around that day?
That's not the ply. That's the softness.
That is the ply. That is thin, single ply that you cannot get clean with. I bring wet wipes, and I still feel dirty after a shit at a hotel. Because sometimes I will bring a whole roll of my own toilet paper. Do not tell people to cut back on toilet paper.
Travels with toilet paper. Sure. All right.
I'm serious, man.
Listen. Okay,
this
I told
isn't
you
like
I was
fun, joking stuff. Do not do that.
I apologize.
Have you had hemorrhoids?
Never. I tried to think of funny, useless things for $10. My bad, guys. It's all right.
Do not do that.
We will rebuild. We will rebuild.